Next, we're going to be going over converting between units within the metric system. But first, we need to go over the prefixes that the metric system uses for all of their units. So to start, we have kilo, which kilo means 1,000. And then we have hectare, which means 100, and deca, which means 10. Deca, you might recognize that from like the word decade, which means 10 years, comes from the same root prefix terms. And then next, we have our smaller ones here. The first one being deci, which means 0.1. And then we have centi, which is 0.01. You can kind of think of that as being like 1 cent, similar naming conventions. And then lastly, we have milli, which is 0.001. And then the next ones that we have over here are very large number prefixes. The first one being tera, and this is 10 to the 12th power. Also, same sort of thing as billion. And then we have giga, which is 10 to the 9th power, which is the same thing as billion. And then lastly, we have mega, which is 10 to the 6th power, which is what million is. And these ones, you might recognize these from like computer storage systems tend to use these prefixes. Okay, so now we are going to do some actual conversions within our metric system. The first thing that I want to convert is 6,500 millimeters into meters. So we have been given 6,500 millimeters, which is abbreviated as mm. And now we want to get this into meters, so let's take a look over at the left to see, do we have any conversions that deal with millimeters and meters? And we do. There's actually two different ways of writing these ones. We can see that 1 millimeter is equal to 0.001 meters. Or there's the other conversion that I prefer to use more, which is that 1,000 millimeters is equal to 1 meter. So I am going to multiply this by its conversion rate. I want the millimeters to cancel, so the 1,000 millimeters is going to go on the bottom, and I'm going to put the 1 meter on top. So now my unit of millimeters cancel, and I get 6,500 divided by 1,000 to give us 6.5 meters as our final answer. The next one, we want to convert 7.2 kilograms into centigrams. So we're going to start off with our 7.2 kilograms. And now let's take a look at the left at our mass equivalencies here. And I have kilograms to grams on the first one, but I don't see anything kilograms to centigrams. So this means I'm going to have to do this in 2 steps. I am first going to get my kilograms into the grams because I have that conversion, and then I can take those grams and put that into centigrams. So let's first multiply our 7.2 kilograms by 1,000 grams over our 1 kilogram to get the kilograms to cancel. So that will then give us 7,200 grams. And now let's take that 7,200 grams and convert that into centigrams. Well, we have that 100 centigrams is equal to 1 gram. So that means I am going to have 100 centigrams over 1 gram. And now the grams cancel to give us that this is 720,000 centigrams. Okay, last question that we have is to convert 497 liters into hectoliters. So we have 497 liters, and to convert this into hectoliters, well, I need my equivalency over on the on the left, that 1 hectoliter is equal to 100 liters. So I'm going to multiply this by our 1 hectoliter over 100 liters. So that's going to give us 497 divided by 100, which is 4.97, and that's going to be in hectoliters because the liters had canceled.